apron is stained from the shift at the diner. Your mother's silk dress couldn't be any finer. She looked at my shoes, then she looked at your face and whispered that I was a social disgrace. You didn't defend me, you just looked away, and that was the moment our gold turned to gray. I live in a room where the radiator groans, while you live in mansions of marble and stones. We try to survive on the heat of our skin, but poverty loses and privilege wins. They told you a future with me was a waste, and cut off our love with executive haste. And now his love expired like milk on the shelf. He gave up on us to go save himself. It's a bitter goodbye, it's a slow bleeding heart, when the money decides who must tear us apart. I'm packing my pride while the teardrops descend. A poor girl's romance meets a wealthy man's end. It's so hard to untangle the years that we spent paying for love that we couldn't afford rent. We linger in doorways, we fight and we cry, too broken to stay, too in love to say die. But the silence between us is heavy and cold. You sold out our secrets for family gold. And now his love expired like milk on the shelf. He gave up on us to go save himself. It's a bitter goodbye, it's a slow bleeding heart, when the money decides who must tear us apart. I'm packing my pride while the teardrops descend. A poor girl's romance meets a wealthy man's end. Your inheritance mattered much more than my tears, so you threw to the wind all our beautiful years. I'm rich in the ache that is breaking my chest, while you walk away with their wealth and the rest. And now his love expired like milk on the shelf. He gave up on us to go save himself. It's a bitter goodbye, it's a slow bleeding heart, when the money decides who must tear us apart. I'm packing my pride while the teardrops descend. A poor girl's romance meets a wealthy man's end. My mother's hands are worn and gray from washing floors to clear my way. Your mother wears a diamond ring and looks at me like a broken thing. We held hands in the shadows where the rich and poor don't have to care. But shadows fade when morning wakes, and promise is the first thing breaks. I'm standing in the pouring rain with nothing but my family's name. They tore our world apart by gold, a bitter love so dark and cold. I called your phone 100 times to hear you fight for yours and mine, but silence is the final word, the cruelest sound I've ever heard. You let them win, you let me go, and left me in the dirt below. It's difficult to tear away from everything we used to say. You said my poverty was grace, until your father cleared the space. They built a wall of wealth so high we couldn't even see the sky. I thought your heart was strong enough to choose my hand when things got rough. I'm standing in the pouring rain with nothing but my family's name. They tore our world apart by gold, a bitter love so dark and cold. I called your phone 100 times to hear you fight for yours and mine, but silence is the final word, the cruelest sound I've ever heard. You let them win, you let me go, and left me in the dirt below. Was I too cheap to pull you in? Is loving me your family sin? The hardest part of giving up is drinking from this bitter cup. You didn't even say goodbye, just left the line to bleed and die. You let me go, and left me in the dirt below. He left unanswered. Father counts the coins tonight, beneath a single flickering light. Your family lives on golden hills, where money buys whatever it wills. They looked at me and shook their head, recommending someone else instead. They said a girl with nothing grand could never hold your wealthy hand. It is so bitter, hard and deep to break a bond you wanna keep. The more we try to pull away, the more the painful memories stay. We are a knot that won't untie, even as we watch our future die. And now I face the truth alone. Our beautiful kingdom turned to stone. They tore us down because I'm poor, and slammed the heavy iron door. I watch you yield, I watch you bow. Where's the boy who loved me now? It breaks my heart, it breaks my trust. I didn't just lose you, I lost us. You hold me with a guilty touch, like loving me just costs too much. Your heavy silences confess. You choose their wealth and my distress. You look at me with apologetic eyes, but all I hear are wealthy lies. And now I face the truth alone. Our beautiful kingdom turned to stone. They tore us down because I'm poor, and slammed the heavy iron door. I watch you yield, I watch you bow. Where's the boy who loved me now? It breaks my heart, it breaks my trust. I didn't just lose you, I lost us. We bleed the same, we cry the same, but they only care about your name. I hate how hard it is to part from the thief who owns my broken heart. You let them win, you let me slide to save your family's fragile pride. And now I face the world alone. Our beautiful kingdom turned to stone. They broke my soul because I'm poor, and left me crying on the floor. You chose your wealth, you made your vow. There is no boy who loves me now. It breaks my heart, it breaks my trust. I didn't just lose you, I lost us. No more you, no more me. I lost us. I remember less. My hands carry scars from the factory floor, while your family car pulls up right to my door. Your father looked through me like I was just glass, a shadow of someone from the lower class. They told you that status is something you keep, and a poor girl's affection is tragic and cheap. We held on for months in the dark of the park, trying to keep our small flame from the dark. But the whispers of judgment grew louder each day, and slowly you started to drift far away. It's a bitter, slow poison, it's pulling apart when wealth draws the borders and breaks up a heart. And now I remember less of the way that you smiled, less of the promises whispered when wild. The pain is so heavy, the only truth I know. We argue in circles, we cry on the street, caught in the middle where our two worlds can meet. You say that you love me, but won't hold my hand when the eyes of your people are watching us stand. This back and forth bleeding is making me numb, and I am starting to forget what we could have become. And now I remember less of the way that you smiled, less of the promises whispered when wild. The pain is so heavy, it's dragging me down. The loneliest girl in this judgmental town. It's difficult breaking, it's torture to let go, but your world rejected the only truth I know. Memory fades like the dye in my clothes. While you get the luxury, I get the blows. The details are blurring, the sweet turns to gray as the class that divides us just forces its way. And now I remember less of the way that you smiled, less of the promises whispered when wild. The pain is so heavy, it's dragging me down. The loneliest girl in this judgmental town. It's difficult breaking, it's torture to let go, but your world rejected the only truth I know. The winter wind hits through the floor of my family's small and broken store. Your breath was warm against my face. Before they dragged you from this place, they saw my patched up velvet coat and put a trial in your throat. They said a girl with empty hands could never fit their golden plans. It's bitter cold, it's bitter true, how hard it is to untie you. We built a love on fragile ice, but my poverty became the price. Your father's money bought the gate that locked me out and sealed our fate. And now you're just a December memory, frozen in the worst of me. They tore our hands apart for gold, left my shivering heart out in the cold. I'm trapped inside this winter chill, loving you against my will. A love so heavy, hard to break. Look at the ghost they had to make. I see a car drive past my street, where the rich and poor were never meant to meet. You look straight ahead, you look so numb, to please the monsters we fled from. Is it easy to pretend that winter brought a natural end? And now you're just a December memory, frozen in the worst of me. They tore our hands apart for gold, left my shivering heart out in the cold. We were fire in the snow. Now I'm the ashes left below. You're just a bitter December memory, the saddest part of history. They bought your soul, they broke my name, and left me burning in the shame. I'm trapped inside this winter chill. I love you still, I love you still. A love so heavy, hard to break. Look at the mess they had to make. Just a memory in the snow. Heart hesitated. I scrubbed the grease from my fingernails clean to walk in a parlor where I shouldn't be seen. Your father's eyes measured my worn-out old shoes and whispered that I was a battle you'd lose. He looked at the floor while they ripped me apart, and the first crack of winter settled into my heart. Survives on a cold weekly check while you carry gold chains around your smooth neck. We tried to build walls out of secrets and sighs, but the ghost of your privilege looks out through your eyes. It's a bitter, slow poison to watch your love fade under the shadow that your money made. And my heart hesitated a broke person's dream. We pack and unpack all our bags in the dark, crying for hours in your idling car. You swear that you love me, then mention your name and how my low status would bring them all shame. This endless goodbye is a torturous wheel, spinning us away from the things that we feel. And my heart hesitated right at the door, knowing that we couldn't fight them no more. It's so hard to break when the roots are so deep, but a poor girl has nothing but secrets to keep. We linger in agony, tearing the seam. A beautiful future isn't broke person's dream. I freeze on the threshold, I can't let you go, though they call me a beggar from the valley below. You chose their inheritance over my hand, leaving me stranded in this rich people's land. And my heart hesitates isn't broke person's dream. My heart hesitated. Counting coins on the kitchen floor, your mother stood by the heavy front door. She looked at my hands, rough from the strain, said love doesn't pay for the roof in the rain. You watched from the hallway, silent and cold, a story of status already foretold. My world is made of cracked wooden beams, while you build your castles on elegant dreams. I wear the dust of a working class town, and your family name doesn't want me around. They drew a line where the city lights fade and bury the promises that we both made. And our distance grew with every tear, a bitter goodbye that took almost a year. It's heavy to hold and it's torturing slow when the heart wants to stay, but the world demands go. We bleed in the middle, torn right at the seams. A poor girl's love crushed by rich people's dreams. We try to slip out to the edge of the night, to hold on to us away from their light, but the guilt in your eyes was too sharp to bear. Caught between bloodline and the love that we share, it's hard to untangle, it's painful to break, when every small step is a massive heartache. And our distance grew with every tear, a bitter goodbye that took almost a year. It's heavy to hold and it's torturing slow when the heart wants to stay, but the world demands go. We bleed in the middle, torn right at the seams. A poor girl's love crushed by rich people's dreams. I'm letting you go, but what's tearing me down? The poorest girl in this judgmental town. No money to offer, just a soul that is true, but gold won the war between me and you. And our distance grew with every tear, a bitter goodbye that took almost a year. It's heavy to hold and it's torturing slow when the heart wants to stay, but the world demands go. We bleed in the middle, torn right at the seams. A poor girl's love crushed by rich people's dreams. Our distance grew. The cold wind seeps through broken glass. I watch the wealthy carriages pass. Your mother came to me stay and pay to make me go away. She looked at my torn leather shoes and said, I have too much to lose. A girl who comes from nothing real has got no right to love or feel. It's bitter how we try to part while holding on to half a heart. Every goodbye we try to speak just leaves our knees and spirits weak. The knot is tight, the knot is sore, but we can't fight their wealth no more. And now she sleeps, waiting for a change in a world that feels so cold and strange. They tore our love apart with gold and left me freezing in the cold. I check my phone, I watch the door, because my family's house is poor. It's hard to break, it's hard to breathe. You watch me cry, but never leave. You stay inside your giant tower while I count down every single hour. You wanna fight, you wanna stay, but you still let them have their way. A quiet coward in a suit, while all my love is dying at the root. And now she sleeps, waiting for a change in a world that feels so cold and strange. They tore our love apart with gold and left me freezing in the cold. I check my phone, I watch the door, because my family's house is poor. It's hard to break, it's hard to breathe. You watch me cry, but never leave. My father works until his bones are sore, just to keep the wolves outside the door. Your family's money bought your choice and completely took away your voice. You let them win, you let me slide to protect their bitter, ugly pride. Now she sleeps, waiting for a sign that you will choose your hand in mine. They broke my soul because I'm poor and left me crying on the floor. I check my phone, I watch the gate, accepting this pathetic fate. It's hard to break, it's hard to bleed when you are wrong. I'll ever need, still waiting in the dark. She sleeps. You felt different. I wore my best dress, but the fabric was thin. Your mother looked down at the state I was in. The silverware clicked in that high-ceilinged room, while their cold, quiet judgment felt just like a tomb. You sat there in silence, you didn't reach out, and that was the first time I tasted the doubt. My family works just to pay for the bread, while your family counts up their fortunes instead. We tried to hold tight as the world pulled away, but the bitterness poisoned our nights and our days. It's so hard to leave when you're all that I crave. digging our love an institutional grave, because you felt different when we were alone, away from the status and your family throne. But under that pressure, your warmth turned to stone, and a poor girl is left to survive on her own. It's a long, bitter breakup, a painful goodbye, where we tear at the roots, but the leaves never die. We argue for hours in your idling car, two worlds colliding, we've driven too far. You say that you love me, but look at the cost. Your inheritance saved, but our future is lost. It's difficult breaking this heavy, dark spell, when the boy that I loved is a stranger as well. Because you felt different when we were alone, away from the status and your family throne. But under that pressure, your warmth turned to stone, and a poor girl is left to survive on her own. It's a long, bitter breakup, a painful goodbye, where we tear at the roots, but the leaves never die. You look like my shelter, you felt like my home, but you chose the gold and you left me alone. I'm rich in the heartbreak you left in your wake, while you keep the money and the choices you make. Because you felt different when we were alone, away from the status and your family throne. But under that pressure, your warmth turned to stone, and a poor girl is left to survive on her own. It's a long, bitter breakup, a painful goodbye, where we tear at the roots, but the leaves never die. You felt different. My kitchen table's made of pine, your father's desk is silver lined. I used to scrub the stains away to look good for you every day. But when your mother saw my shoes, she told you I was born to lose. She said a girl from this side town would only pull your future down. I felt the shift the following week, the way you brushed against my cheek. It's bitter how a love can sour inside a single silent hour. We try to hold the breaking thread, but bought into the things they said. Your hands changed when they found out I was poor. They didn't hold me tight like they did before. hesitant to touch, like loving me was asking way too much. They tore our world apart with pride and gold and left my empty hands out in the cold. It's so hard to say goodbye to the boy who watched my family cry. You used to call my rough palm sweet before they told you we could never meet. Now you won't look me in the eye, you just let the heavy silence lie. Is it easy to let go of the only real love you'll ever know? Your hands changed when they found out I was poor. They didn't hold me tight like they did before. They grew heavy, cold and hesitant to touch, like loving me was asking way too much. They tore our world apart with pride and gold and left my empty hands out in the cold. It's so hard to say goodbye to the boy who watched my family cry. My father works until his fingers bleed to give me everything I'll ever need. Your family's money bought your soul and left me broken, losing all control. You let them win, you let me slide to keep your wealthy family's pride. Your hands change because my house is poor. You dropped my love right on the kitchen floor. They grew heavy, cold and hesitant to touch, like loving me was asking way too much. They broke my heart, they sold your name and left me standing in the bitter shame. It's so hard to let you drift. Oh God, I hate the way you shifted. Your hands, they change.